NoDQ.com.
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 NoDQ.com. NoDQ.com.
Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to episode number 950 of NoDQ&A video, now simply known as NoDQ video here on YouTube. Thank you guys for checking out the video today. Hopefully, if you have the time, go to NoDQ.com and watch the full version of this video, which is an extended edition of NoDQ&A video, as the road to 1,000 episodes continues. Again, thank you all that continue to support the videos. With that being said, let's get down to your questions. From Tyler Joseph Smith. Your name would be tough to say 5 times fast. First of all, Tyler, real quick, I would like to thank you for leaving the comments on the NoDQ.com posts. You've been one of the best comment submitters so far. I do appreciate that. And because of that, you're getting the first question answered today. Do you think AJ Styles is too old to have a long, successful career in WWE? He's almost 40, but age is a factor. You're right, it is a factor. I also think that health is a factor. AJ seems to be in really good shape for somebody his age now. If he's able to avoid injury, I think he will have a good, lengthy run in WWE. I could see him being around for 6, 7, maybe even 8 years, possibly a decade. I think a lot of it will have to do with AJ's health and if his body is able to hold up. But yeah, he is pushing 40, and who knows how long he'll be able to do the WWE schedule without getting seriously hurt. So far, so good. AJ's doing great. If I had to guess, I'll say that he's in WWE for at least 5 years, maybe longer, depending on his health. I think he'll have a very good run, unless he gets seriously hurt, which of course I'm hoping that's not the case. I hope AJ has a really solid run in WWE, and even with 5 years, I think AJ will have a better career than most people that have had 10, 15 years in WWE. I mean, that's how talented AJ is, and he should be able to leave a lasting legacy in WWE moving forward. This one comes from Sean Huggin. Does Baron Corbin have a ceiling, or is the sky the limit for him? I think when it comes to Baron Corbin and how long he will last in WWE and will he be a major superstar, I think in his case, a lot of it will have to do on his ability to improve on the mic and as an overall performer. He's a good wrestler. I would not say he's a great wrestler. He's had some very good matches with the right people in WWE. He's got the size. The size is what is really working for him and getting him a prominent spot in WWE. Now, how long will that last? A lot of it has to do with the booking, and I think a lot of it has to do with Corbin himself and just becoming a really strong personality. I'm not sure he's there yet, but he definitely does his role well as a tough guy, big man beating up the smaller guys, and I think if he continues to get better over time, then he will have a very solid run in WWE. Look at somebody like The Miz. The Miz has continued to improve every single year he's been in WWE. If Corbin can do the same thing, then yeah, the sky's the limit. The guy will do really well if he can continue to build momentum and just get better at his craft as time goes on. This one comes from Gareth Smith. Why is Finn Balor on the pre-show for Payback? I think it's a waste of his talent that Miz TV should be on Raw. I agree, but perhaps WWE had nothing for Finn Balor, and instead of just throwing him in a match, they decided to do a Miz TV segment, which is silly since it's on the pre-show anyway. I think that there's really no point in putting Finn Balor on the pre-show, whether it's wrestling or doing a promo. I guess the idea that it's a promo doesn't make it as bad, but to me it's still filler. It feels like a waste of time, and it feels like Balor should be doing something more significant. They should have just kept him off the pay-per-view entirely rather than doing Miz TV, but that's just my opinion on it. You know, they could do the Miz TV segment on Raw anytime. I'm just not a fan in general of the kickoff show and the matches. I think that it just makes the guys involved in those matches come off as very insignificant. Not a fan of the kickoff matches in general. I guess a show is fine if you're going to have the panel talk about the matches and maybe do some interviews. But if you're going to do the match before the pay-per-view, then just show it to the live crowd. I think showing it on the network, again, it just makes those guys look like they're not important. This one comes from LK Pardo 18. So who earned from the dumpster match? Strowman, who lost momentum with his loss, or Kalisto, who won and finished in an ambulance? It was one of those booking moments that really did nobody any good. Kalisto gained nothing from beating Braun Strowman because it was a total fluke, and Strowman losing, I mean, the whole thing was silly. And I'm pretty sure in a dumpster match you have to win. It's like a casket match where you have to close the lid on your opponent. I believe that was the case at WrestleMania 14, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, the whole thing was just really silly. I think Strowman should have just destroyed Kalisto, but it looks like they're giving Kalisto a renewed push, giving him new entrance music and a new look. But if that's the case, if you're going to reinvest in the guy, then don't do the match in the first place. Have somebody else face Kalisto, or excuse me, have somebody else face Braun Strowman. Throw Heath Slater in there or somebody else. It was just a silly idea, and I guess it was entertaining at times, but yeah, I wasn't really understanding what WWE was trying to accomplish from that segment. It did Kalisto no favors whatsoever. So I would say nobody gained from it. And the spot that was recreating 1998 with the New Age Outlaws pushing the dumpster over containing Terry Funk and Mick Foley, that was just so underwhelming compared to the 1998 segment. I mean, that stage is, what, 3 feet? The whole segment, I think after a couple of weeks of really making Strowman look good, I think this week, wasn't a big fan of the segment. This one comes from Mr. Yuck. If Asuka is paired with somebody like Paul Heyman, would she likely be a heel or face in such a scenario? I think Asuka should be a heel. I think when she comes on the main roster, I think that her best role is as a heel. Let her be a killer. Let her be the female Brock Lesnar. And I see no need in making her a face right away. I think she would definitely do best as a heel, going through the Baileys, going through the Becky Lynches, whatever brand she's on. I think Asuka would be better as a heel, and letting Paul Heyman sell her as this complete monster that just annihilates everyone. You know, she's not there to sign autographs and kiss babies. She's there to destroy people.